You guys, I just did like a 5-minute video that wasn't recording. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hi, welcome. Welcome to middle of October. I love it. Anyway, I'm excited to share with you that I have some exciting things to share with you, I guess. I'm so frazzed by not having that be recorded. All right, anyway. Yeah, so I really want to create this. I want it to be in my voice. I want you to hear my tone. I don't want to do it typed because that just doesn't seem adequate, I think is the word I'm looking for. So what I want to do is share a real quick story about how Nourish Your Nervous System came to be, because I will be working with that a lot more, and you'll be seeing a lot more of it coming from me. A year and a half, 2 years ago, I got very, very sick. And there were often days when I really thought that the breath that I was taking was going to be my last breath. And it was absolutely terrifying. And it took every ounce of me to make it through that. And as a result of being so sick, I began to make pleas with my body. And one night when I was having a conversation with my body, I heard it tell me that it can't trust me. And that my nervous system can't trust me to take the next right step. It is giving me signals all the time. It is telling me all the time what the next right step is. And this is true not just in my illness, but my entire life. I have done things that were completely contrary to the next right step for me, as it was being laid out and mapped out for me from my nervous system and my intuition. And so I made a deal that I would listen, that I would do the next right step. And I just want to give you some perspective here, that the next right step that it was asking me to do was not colossal. Okay? It was literally to drink a glass of water before going to bed. That's all it was asking for me in that moment and in that time was water. Which fascinates me now that I reflect back on that. Anyway, so that was wake-up call number 1. Wake-up call number 2 happened when I had a scope done and there was nothing to be seen. And the doctor had said, do you know that you have your central nervous system, but you also have the enteric nervous system, which sits in your gut? And I was like, did not know that, but I will take that home. Thank you. So I promptly went home with that information and began to do my own research and how it aligned with what was happening in my body. And it aligned perfectly. It was the information I needed. So I took that information and the information from my nervous system, which said, listen to me, you silly goose. And I began to create things that I could do every day to help build health and healing and resilience in my body and my nervous system. And now it has become something that I never thought it would become. And it is an offering to other people who need to be I don't want to say reprogrammed. That's not it. They need different coding in their operating systems. Because the way that we have been programmed as, especially American women, is to go, 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 the hustle culture, the busy culture. If you're not busy, you're not doing enough. Don't be lazy, don't rest, that's not okay. Scarcity, oh God, the scarcity programming. All of these things lead to stress in the body and in the nervous system. And so what happened is that I was doing these things for myself and it was working. And then I decided that I needed to make this something bigger than just me. And I think that that's why I got sick, was to make this something bigger than me, to bring this to the masses. Obviously, there's other reasons I got sick too, but if there's meaning behind it, that is the meaning behind it. So anyway, I created Nourish Your Nervous System. And the interesting thing is I got sick about 2 years ago, and I would say about 4 years ago. The name Nourish Your Nervous System came to me, and I had applied it to a retreat that I had planned. And then it was either before COVID or right after COVID. Anyway, because of COVID, I couldn't make it happen. And so Nourish Your Nervous System has been sitting with me for a very long time. And this is what it's become. This is what it has birthed into. And it's phenomenal. It's fantastic. And I cannot wait to share more of it with you. But that is how it came. This is a program that I created, A, out of necessity for my own healing. B, I took inspiration from a lot of the books that I was reading to and listening to. And a lot of the inspiration came from the practitioners that I was working with and their leadership and guidance towards information and resources and how it laid in and overlaid into my healing. So there's a lot of dynamic in it. There's a lot of flipping the codes. And that's exactly what I needed in my healing, was to flip the codes. And so I've been sharing it now for a little while. You're going to see a lot more of it. Stick around. It's going to be fun. And what I love about this is that I don't do the work. I guide. I guide you. I attune with you. I co-regulate with you. I hold space for you. But all of the work is you. 100% of it is you. Whereas before, a lot of the healing would be healings that I would do. Like I would pull energy, I would remove energy, I would alter energy, do a lot of the stuff was on me. And this is 100% client-based. And there's so much more buy-in with that. And there's so much more receiving with that, which is beautiful. Anyway, that's how it came to be. And over the next few weeks, I have some more exciting things to share with you. It is birthing into things that I never thought would happen. Ever. I was on a podcast. That still blows my mind. Never thought that would be. I had my own podcast with my friend Kristen several years ago, before COVID, right after COVID, during COVID, I'm not sure. But we fizzled out of that. Did you know it's hard to do a podcast? It's hard to do a podcast. Like if you're a host, it's very hard to do a podcast. Anyway, so you're going to be seeing a lot more of Nourish Your Nervous System. And the bottom line is you can't gaslight your nervous system. It will eventually make sure that you are hearing it. And my hope is that you don't have to wait as long as I did, that you don't have to think as you sit in your chair that you are literally taking your last breath. I don't want you to do that. I don't want that for anybody. And so this is life altering. This is transformation. This is the transformation that I was seeking. And so I created it. I could see bits and pieces like in the neuro, what is that called? Anyway, I could see bits and pieces of it in different programs. And those programs were so expensive, by the way. Oh my God. I could see bits and pieces of it, but it wasn't the full meal deal. And I needed the full meal deal. So I made it. And now I'm giving it a name, giving it a voice, and giving it an avenue to reach other people. So I can't wait to share it with you. Nourish Your Nervous System. Yeah. Watch for more to come. Bye.